everybody. Welcome back again to Little Austin Weekend Sports. We are talking NFL football. We're already into week 14 now. We're about to kick off week 14.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We hope you gobbled till you wobbled.
Even if you're Roger Goodell.
I don't know. He's an idiot.
It's every week now.
He's an
every
idiot.
week now.
I hope his turkey was dry. All right, but we did have some good turkey football. Let's talk about the turkey games. What was the first game of the day?
The Packers against the Lions. The Lions' time atop of the NFC is done.
That was short-lived, wasn't it?
It was short-lived, wasn't it?
They went, they were sort of like a bottle rocket. Ew, fell right back down to the earth. We sort of knew, like last year was their peak. They should have
loss to the Washington Commanders was painful.
Yeah, they sort of blew it. They outthought themselves, outcoached themselves, and blew that game last year. And now they're back down to being the Detroit Lions we all know and love. Just a little bit better than that, maybe.
Well, maybe.
But they lost at home against the Packers.
Why is there that Family Guy Brian meme of him saying about Thanksgiving they lose at home every single year?
It's a Thanksgiving tradition. The Lions losing at home every year. Speaking of losing at home every year, Dallas did
not lose, and their opponent was the Chiefs. And Matt Nagy needs to be fired.
Yes.
Fire the nag. That is the reason why your offense is so sputtery,
lethargic, slow, inconsistent. Like I said, Matt Nagy's play calling is Mahomes scramble left, Mahomes scramble right, Mahomes scramble up the middle, and please try to make something happen because my plays are terrible. That's Matt Nagy's play calling.
Every single week. It's every single week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And some of these Chief fans, these big Chief bloggers or big Chief Twitter or Chief Facebook, anywhere that you look, there's no pointing at Matt Nagy barely anywhere outside of the diehards.
Mm-hmm. The diehards are calling for Nagy to go. The people who actually know the Chief football and know what was there and know what Matt Nagy has turned it into, they know.
He is the Grinch that stole their offense.
He is, yeah.
Speaking of Christmas time coming,
yeah.
Don't be a Grinch.
Yeah,
Don't be a nag.
The Grinch that stole the magic, the Chiefs' magic.
Don't be a nag, guys.
Yeah. But I do have to give it. No, I'm a Tennessee Vol fan, but in NFL, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Have been since I was a kid.
Well, besides Jerry Boy here,
Jerry Jones is Roger Goodell's twin moron.
But you have to admit that Jerry made a good signing with George Pickens.
They looked pretty good.
They looked pretty decent in that game, didn't they?
Yeah, they looked good.
Did you see George Pickens?
I don't want to get false hope. I don't want my hope meter to get up here and go, and then all of a sudden they lose to, the New Orleans Saints or something, or the Cardinals or, whatever. I don't want to get my hope up high and then lose.
George Pickens looks like a home run trade.
Pickens looks like they need to sign him
on a long-term
contract. Yeah.
It puts so much pressure off of
and the two defensive players that he brought in
from the Jets, they've made a jump forward. They look like a better football team now.
They do look like a better football team. We will see how it goes. I'm not going to get overhyped.
Detroit this Thursday, so they can pile on here.
Yeah, I would honestly. Yeah, we'll see. Our last game was
a what the crap game because the Bengals beat the crap out of the Ravens. What do the Ravens want to be? What do they want?
I know that was Burrow's
return.
It
shouldn't be that drastic.
You shouldn't beat the Ravens by 18 points. What, the Ravens had won 4 in a row, 5 in a row?
Yes, they won 5 games in a row and took the division lead.
And now all of a sudden they just gave it right back. But no, we don't want the division lead here.
I don't understand it.
You take it. I don't understand it either. I don't know. I said this NFL has been the most inconsistent year. There's really only 2 teams left that I trust now: the Patriots and the Rams. Everybody else is sporadic, inconsistent. So we'll just have to see. We had a Friday game. Speaking of inconsistent,
the Bears and the Eagles. This one got ugly, and not just on the football field.
No, the fans went and egged the offensive coordinator's house after the game because they hated the offensive calling so much.
Never.
Tell me you're an Eagles fan without telling me you're an Eagles fan. When you go egg the offensive coordinator's house after a game because it means that much to you. You're so mad that you're going to throw batteries or throw snowballs at Santa Claus or go egg the OC's house. I mean, doesn't that just fit right in line?
I mean, they're the same fan base that climbed up a pole and drug it down to the ground after winning. Please don't let them win any more Super Bowls. To prevent Eagle fan activity like this to happen again, I don't know. It's probably still going to happen.
Let's talk about the most overhyped team this year, the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. They are what, 10 and...
They are 9-3 and number one in the NFC.
9-3 and number one in the NFC, and I wouldn't trust them to take my mail out to the mailbox.
They'll probably win it by a close margin, though.
Yeah, but eventually that's going to bite you. I don't. They're right now. They're winning, and they could gel and be Super Bowl champs. But I just don't trust somebody
that wins so many close games.
That wins so many close games. Yeah.
But they have you have to have something positive go happen if you win a lot of those close games, and maybe a close-knit locker room.
Speaking of something positive to happen,
I don't understand. I'll give you the shovel here.
Yeah, you don't.
We don't even need to use the shovel this week.
My Cowboys looked pretty good, and your Panthers
beat the Rams for some reason.
The reason the Bears are number one in the NFC
is because the Panthers
beat the Rams.
I don't understand my team. They can look good against the Rams one week and lose to the pitiful Saints.
Matthew Stafford hadn't threw an interception since last year or something, and they picked him off how many times? Twice.
That's more interceptions.
That's one interceptions they had the entire year.
Oh, Bryce Young, I just hope that they play this way throughout the rest of the season.
I think with a taste of this type of a victory could change a team. They might go on a run because they're only, a half game back now of the NFC South
champion, the NFC South champion. We're only a half game behind the Bucs.
And the Bucs have a lot of injuries right now. The Panthers could win the NFC South this year.
You never know, honestly. You never know. But do you know what? 2 things have to happen. Actually, 3 things. Consistency. Bryce Young has to play good consistently.
Every game.
He showed that he can, but it hasn't exactly been game to game to game to game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Of course, we can't exactly expect him to be Peyton Manning.
No.
But
not yet. You never know what he could develop into.
Dave Canales has to be consistent with his game plans.
Yeah, that's
He's
one thing.
He's the head coach.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And David Tepper has to stop meddling.
He's been better lately.
I don't know.
I don't trust him.
Do you trust the owner that threw a beer bottle at a Jaguar fan because he got trolled by one?
No. All right, let's see who else we had going here. We had what we thought. The 49ers beat up on the Browns.
But they're giving Deshaun Watson some practice reps. My sister just threw up in her mouth.
Why?
They're still trying to make that look better.
I know we made a huge mistake. We blew a lot of money on you that we shouldn't have, and you've been completely terrible since you've been here. You've been injured more than you've played, and when you've played, you've looked horrible. But how about we try it one more time? Because you're going to be different this time.
Stockholm
syndrome, dude. He sucks. Quit trying to make a diamond out of a turd. He's not a piece of coal. He's a turd.
That's what happens when you try to put lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, you still got a pig. It just got a little lipstick on it. I don't know.
They need new management, maybe new coaching, maybe a new owner.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they need to change the name and go to Baltimore.
Baltimore already has it.
I'm sorry. They can't do that but once, can we?
I feel bad for my sister. She probably just threw up at the Deshaun Watson measure.
Yeah, speaking of throwing up, the Titans.
Let me tell you one little story.
1-11.
They are the worst team in football by a mile, and we've had some bad teams this year. Let me tell you a little story that happened this Christmas while we were putting up our tree.
Oh yeah.
I was taking the ornament that had a Tennessee Titans logo. This sums up the whole season.
For Tennessee, yeah.
And I took it to the restroom because I thought they were so terrible.
That's where that ornament needed to hang, was close to the toilet.
It didn't even want to hang for 1 second.
It fell and broke. So yeah, that is the time. They could be pulling some voodoo mind magic on us though. Guess who they can draft if they're the worst team? A Manning.
But they have a quarterback. They have Cam Ward. They have him number 1 overall in the draft.
But you can have a Manning.
You can't play 2 quarterbacks.
You can have a Manning. Tennessee probably won't draft him.
Well, Amy Adams isn't a good owner. You probably have to think about the ownership, right?
No, yeah, she has drove that team into the ditch quite rapidly since she took over. So.
And Mike Vrabel made a point about her pretty clear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that was a quote you can look at a different time that sums up Amy Adams.
Yes, it does. All right, who we have next? Texans, Colts.
They've clawed their way back into the
playoffs. The Texans have beaten who? The Colts and the Bills the past 2 weeks. Huh?
Yeah, and
the Texans that looked terrible at the first of the year?
Ever since their 0-3 start, the Texans are 7-2 since.
That's a little dangerous.
The Texans are playing hot.
The Texans are. C.J. Stroud is back. He's healthy finally. He was injured for so long there.
Because the offensive line didn't want to protect him.
No, you got to put up a good offensive line.
That was the problem last year. The Texans need to build a better offensive line for him.
Congrats to the Texans. The Colts are slipping.
Well, we lose 2 straight games. That gives you a little concern, doesn't it?
It gives you a little bit of
especially with Jacksonville and Houston charging forward.
Big time, yeah.
The Saints, the Dolphins have a very short playoff hope here.
They're on a winning streak.
Well, the Saints are easy to defeat.
Yeah,
but it's a win you gotta have.
You gotta have that win. We'll see how the Dolphins do down the stretch.
And one team, that fan base that I gotta feel happy for are the New York Jets.
Jets, Jets. The Falcons are the most inconsistent team. They can beat the Super Bowl winner 1 week and then lose to the Jets the next week.
I can't think of a better fan base right now outside of the Browns that deserves a winning team.
The Browns deserve a winning team, and the Jets deserve a winning team. They have wallowed in misery long enough. I would love to see those two teams be good.
As long as Woody Johnson gets out of the way and doesn't judge players' ratings by their Madden stats.
He's gonna have to leave his grandson out of it then.
Let someone actually
that knows football.
Yeah, rebuild properly. Let the GM do his job and let him pick a coach. Nah. He's already got a coach. Retool the roster, draft good players.
Nah, when's the next version of Madden coming out?
We got to think of Alan Pierce here. He's probably watching this. I care for him. I care for his fan base.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, who we have next? The lowly Cardinals, maybe the second worst team if it's not the Giants.
The Buccaneers, even with the injuries, can still beat the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Bucs are getting really ripped apart this year by injuries.
That injury bug's biting them.
Mayfield hurt his shoulder in this game. I don't know how long he's going to be in there.
In the Rams game, he sprained his shoulder.
Yeah, so I don't know how long he's going to be out. So we'll just have to see.
The Seahawks, this is a team that I really do trust lately.
I take that back. The Vikings, the Cardinals, the Giants, the Titans. That's some bad teams this year. That's probably the 4 worst teams, aren't they?
You can't get worse than the shattered ornament team known as the Tennessee Titans.
1-11 is the bottom.
That's the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. The Seahawks are back on the winning track. Of course, the Vikings are so bad.
They can't score.
They won by default. They showed up and they didn't even have to play.
They didn't score.
26-0. Didn't even get close enough to hit a 50-yard field goal. How about that?
Seattle drug them across by their shirt collar.
Couldn't even get to the 40 to kick a 50-yard field goal. That's pretty bad.
J.J. McCarthy looks terrible. I don't know exactly what's the problem. Maybe he's not reading the defense right. Maybe Seattle's defense they are good.
They are good.
They have a very good roster in Seattle. And I do like Mike McDonald's team.
Yep.
I'd like to see what Seattle does going forward.
We'll just have to see how consistent they could be. We got the Raiders, Chargers.
The Raiders
are bad. That's probably one of the 5 bottom teams.
They fired Chip Kelly, and how does their offense look worse?
I don't know. Chip Kelly normally had a decent offensive mind, so I don't know. Maybe the team's just that bad.
Maybe the roster is that rancid. Thank you, Mark.
The Chargers are inconsistent, and they've got an injured quarterback right now, too. Well, we don't even know if he's going to play this week or not.
Make sure you have a good offensive line, Mr. Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your offense is. What's Jim Harbaugh's recipe? What is his
Running,
recipe?
Run the ball.
Play good defense.
Play good defense. That's his thing.
I'd say 31-14 does a good enough job.
That is pretty good. We had the Bills, Steelers.
The Steelers are slipping. Injuries, and the fans booed them off.
Rodgers got plowed over. Bosa
just completely decked.
Now, it was a good hit, but man, he bloodied his nose. It was a good legal hit. He just sacked him, and there was a fumble, a scoop and score.
Yeah, Buffalo definitely did deck them, and the Steelers are feeling.
And that was a close game up until that point.
Yeah, they were 4-1 at one point. Now they're 6-6, trying to stare down. Hopefully, not a collapse.
It's on the verge of. People are calling for Tomlin's head now, which hasn't happened in his tenure. No.
The Broncos squeeze out a game against the Commanders. That was a fun overtime game.
That was a fun overtime game. The Broncos' offense is god awful. But their defense
is good.
Is god good. It's really good, yes. So I don't know how they let the Commanders score so much, but they definitely needed that. It's a good on-the-road win for them.
The only way the Broncos, I see them winning a playoff game is if Bo Nix and the offense gets out of the inconsistent rut.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to do that.
And a team that probably doesn't even deserve to be out of my mouth.
The Giants.
And the Patriots.
The Giants, Patriots.
These are two polar opposites.
Yep. One team going this way, one team going that way.
The Patriots are very good.
33-15.
And the Giants are very bad.
Very bad, yeah.
Their head coach got fired. Their defensive coordinator got fired for the Giants.
And the GM admitted he might have made some mistakes.
Really? You
never thought that. Never thought that.
Why? I don't know why. He should be thankful he has a job this Thanksgiving.
He should, yeah. He should, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and look at the games here coming up for next week, week 14.
Cowboys, Lions.
Cowboys, Lions, Thursday. We have a huge Thursday night game.
Unless you have Prime Video. Thank you, Roger.
Thank you. I'm going to pick the Cowboys.
I'm going to pick Dallas on the road against Detroit.
Detroit's been really trending down. They've lost 3 out of their last 5 games, and one of the games they won was in overtime. I think they're
against the Giants.
So one of their 2 wins they've had out of the last 5 was in overtime against the Giants. They're struggling, dude. And the Cowboys are on their way up a little bit, so I got to take the Cowboys in that one.
The Dolphins against the Jets. Jets. Jets.
I'm picking the Dolphins. So I think the Dolphins are going to be the ones to do it.
Steelers, Ravens. This is a huge game.
I don't think the Ravens lose at home 2 games in a row.
No, I think
do they?
They would be really bad if they did. But
yeah,
they should beat Pittsburgh here.
I think Pittsburgh slips out of the playoffs talk, and the Ravens bounce back.
The Saints against the Buccaneers. Give me Tampa.
I think Tampa wins just by showing up. The Saints are really bad.
Colts, Jaguars. This is a huge one.
This is a huge one. The winner of this game is the division leader, correct?
Yep. Jacksonville leads the division because of better conference record, I believe. Mm-hmm. So,
but the winner of this officially has the outright record. So, do the Colts lose 3 in a row?
Or do they finally get back on track against Jacksonville?
I'm gonna lean towards the Colts just because of Jonathan Taylor.
If you can get him going, that's how you win football games. If he
gets over 100 yards rushing, 150 yards rushing, that should be pretty good. Titans, Browns.
The Browns should win this by default because
again, just by showing
the following ornament team.
Yep, I got the Browns.
The Commanders and the Vikings. This is a tank bowl.
Oh, this is terrible. I would probably pick the Commanders just because the Vikings are plummeting.
I am thankful this is in the 1 o'clock window
at warp speed. Yeah, because I can ignore it and just check out the highlights at the end of the day.
Seahawks, Falcons. Give me Seattle all day.
Seattle all day. Although the Falcons could win this game, that's who they are.
The Bengals and the Bills. Does Joe Burrow get his Bengals back on track, or does Josh Allen push his team forward into playoff?
This game does scare me because the Bills are
up and
honestly
down.
They're a mid-team this year. I think they've peaked now, unless Josh Allen changes his mindset. They've peaked. The Bengals could sneak up and win it, but the Bills should win it.
The Broncos against the Raiders, two completely different trajectories.
Broncos, their defense is too good for the Raiders to overcome. Even
Raiders,
though their offense is terrible, their defense is too good for the Raiders.
They keep turning the ball over, the Raiders. So
yeah.
Against the Denver defense, that's a bad recipe.
Yep.
The Bears and the Packers. This is a classic rivalry.
At the Packers, the winner of this
gets outright number one division lead in the
NFC North. I'm going to take the Packers.
You want to take the Pack?
I just don't have that, that belief in the Bears yet. Now, if the Bears go to Lambeau and win this game, then I will start maybe believing in the Bears a little bit more, but I'm going to take the Pack until that happens.
The Rams against the Cardinals. This is an easy gimme.
Rams by 25.
Seattle and the Seahawks and the Rams have easy gimmies this week. Probably.
Easy gimmies.
And the Texans and the Chiefs. This is a significant one.
This is a huge one. If the Chiefs lose this, they're probably out of the playoffs.
And somebody's getting booted.
And somebody's going to get booted after this game.
The only issue,
the Texans have won 2 huge games straight in a row. Can't they make it 3?
They have a great defensive unit. They have one of the best defenses in the National Football League. But the Chiefs are at home.
At home. That's what makes it worrisome. And if you let the Chiefs get on the roll and squeak into the playoffs, Mahomes can do anything.
Even with Nagy trying to drag him down by his ankles.
Possibly, yeah. Who do you think, Texans or Chiefs in that?
The Chiefs should win this game. I've got a good feeling about Kansas City here.
Yeah, I've got.
But if they lose this game, Nagy might be out on his coattails.
Yeah, big time, yeah. And our last game is
the Eagles and the Chargers.
I don't know. I would probably lean towards the Chargers, but I don't know if their quarterback's going to play this week or not. He's on the injury possible list.
And the Eagles team morale could not be any lower.
Not going to be low. I would probably lean towards the Chargers. I'm going to think that Herbert plays, and I'm going to lean towards the Chargers. And the demise of the Eagles.
Just watch out for their fan base, guys. Just stay at home. Don't get involved in that.
Stay in the offensive coordinator needs to stay in the hotel this week.
Call security.
Call security, yeah. All right, we hope you had a little fun with us this week with the NFL football.
A lot of us did.
It has been fun, yeah. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, share us with your buddies, and we'll see you
next week.